If you've been following me specifically over the past few months, then you know that I'm doing a big transition right now where I'm trying to do a lot more wholesale than I am arbitrage. Now, don't get me wrong, I have not stopped arbitrage, but wholesale, while it's still a beast, it is a whole different beast. It's hard to find those good accounts, but once you do, then basically you're doing things on repeat. You don't have to search for new ASINs every single month. So I'm really enjoying wholesale. But because I've been focusing on it so much, I am really low right now in my Amazon store on arbitrage products. So I figured, why not? Since I have to source some products, I might as well bring you guys along. So let's run some searches and see if together we can find some good products to buy and resell on Amazon. But first, if you're new here, I'm Cassandra and welcome to ProfitGuru. I'm here every single week sharing with you guys everything that I'm learning on Amazon so that you too can be a profitable Amazon seller. So if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Now we're going to come right over here. We are on Tactical Arbitrage and I'm going to head to product search. There are so many ways you can source for products to resell on Amazon. This is just one way that I do it. But if you're interested in learning a variety of methods, I will link that above for you guys in a video that I made to show you all of the different methods that I use. But this is definitely the easiest. So right here, I can toggle this and I'm on the basic search, but if I wanted to do advanced, I can just flip right over and now this is an advanced search. But with this, it takes a little bit more practice and knowing how to use the software because you have to get the URL and input a few different things. So if you're a beginner, the best thing to do is just to do a basic search. I can see all of the different platforms that Tactical Arbitrage has the capability to source. And there really are a ton of stores here. Not many times do I want to scan a store and it's not here. So for example, maybe I'm looking for some crafts to sell. That's a good category. Things are generally light and ungated for new sellers. So I would just click that, come back up to the top, and now right here, I can select all of the different categories that I want to search in. This would be the perfect time to head over to the website or go to Rakuten and see if there's any discounts that are being offered right now, because you can also input that to take into effect in the search so you know better what the true price is. So I can see that with Rakuten, I will be getting 3.5 cash back, and there's also 20% off for regular price purchases. So I could put store discount 20% and cash back 3.5. Then I'm going to run the search and the software is going to do all of the hard work for me. This does take a bit of time for it to check through the products and cross-reference it onto Amazon, but in the meantime, I don't just sit here and wait for it to load. I go back in and start more scans. And in the interest of your time, I just ran a few more searches, one on Target and another on Rite Aid, and let those load. So now they have searched, they've pulled the products, and let's check them together to see if any of them are profitable. So I can see on my Michaels scan, it added 73 products. The Target scan added over 1,700, and the Rite Aid scan added 845. Let's start with the Michaels. So I'm going to go to Results and View Data. You'll notice that at the top, it's only showing 3 out of those 2,866 items, and that's because I have really specific filters set. And this is because if the products don't meet my criteria, I don't want to waste my time looking at them, so I just get rid of them. Here's all of the ways that you can filter it. I like to set it for at least 30 sales per month so I know that this product is moving. You could put in the reviews and the ratings you want to see, gross ROI, and profit. So if I lowered both of these, that definitely will bring up more results in the search. For the category, I sell in all of these categories, so those are fine with me. And for the buy box, you can choose if you want Amazon to hold the buy box or not. Right now, I don't have them on there. So if Amazon is on any of these items and holding the buy box, I'm not seeing those products. But if I do want to see them, because you can win sales with Amazon on the listing, you just want to make sure that you check the buy box statistics and that the data shows Amazon shares the buy box. So I will click that back on so we can see more products. And now let's apply these. So based on those criteria, there are only 5 products that meet it. This definitely should not take us too long to look through. The first thing I'm looking at is the photograph. I want to see that the source and the Amazon picture match up. If that looks good, now I'm looking over here to see what it's estimating my profit to be. That looks really strong. Now on the Keepa, I can see that Amazon is definitely on this listing a lot, but the buy box here looks steady for the past 90 days. It's not fluctuating, so that's good. There are currently 3 sellers on it, so not a ton of competition. This definitely seems like something that could be worth my while. So now I'm going to click into both the listing and the source. So the 20% off would come off on the end, and that would be on top of this price. So that is a good price. It's 24 by 18.2. Let's see if that matches up. 24 by 18.2. Okay, so it is the same product. So just quickly for reference, I will put $4.99 as my cost price, and I'll leave it for what it has right now at the buy box. So that is really good profit. But now I want to investigate a little deeper before I actually buy this product. And I'm going to look at the competitors. So we have one seller right here. They have 24 in stock. And then here's Amazon. They have 34 in stock. And they both have it for the same price. Now, over the past 3 months, right now, the buy box is at $18.02. And it's fluctuated a little bit, but not too drastically. Right here in mid-October, it went down to $16.69, but it doesn't appear to be dropping lower than that price. So if I had to, at the very worst, list this for that $16.80 price point, I like to make sure that I'm at least not going to lose any money. So if I had to set this to $16.80, if something goes wrong, I still have a really good profit here. So that is definitely checking my box. So far, so good. This looks like a great product to list in my inventory. Let me check now the buy box. So we'll go to data, buy box statistics. And what we're doing here is we're seeing who's getting the sales. So 97% of the time in the past month, Amazon has won the sale. Let's put that range out a little further. So 90 days now, Amazon has won at 76%, 180, 76%. So I can see that Amazon is definitely dominating this listing, but there is a little bit of sharing going on. In the past 30 days, Amazon has won 97% of the sales, and their last sale being today. The other person who's on this listing, they have not gotten a sale in 27 days. That was their last sale. Really is not good odds. So if I jump on here, I'm going to be the third seller, and that means maybe I'll get 1.5% of the sales based on this. So maybe one a month at best. If Amazon keeps winning the buy box, how much they've been showing historically, they do take it. Let's see if they ever get off of it. So let's jump that out and look at the year. And they don't. So Amazon definitely likes this listing. I see this peach color is completely filled in, so they're not jumping off of it. In the past year, they have been on it all 365 days, which that makes sense why there's really no other sellers on this other than that one other seller, because Amazon is not sharing the buy box for this product very well. So is this a good product that we could purchase right now? Super easy to prep, right? I would get it. I would just put my barcode over top of this one and send it in. Very little prep work. This isn't going to cost a lot on my end to purchase and to prep to send in. However, Amazon's really not sharing the buy box. So even if I purchase these, I'm going to make maybe one sale a month. But hey, if you're just jumping into things, this would be a great product to just try out and get your toes wet with. Purchase it from Michael's, have it come to you, print off your FNSKU, and send this to the warehouse and just get familiar with the process. However, I wouldn't just send this. Let me be clear with saying that. You want to make sure that you have at least one big box full of products before you send it to the warehouse. That way, you're really making good use of the shipping cost. If I only have 10 units in that box versus if I have 50 units in that box, it's still going to be roughly the same amount for shipping. So I'd rather divide the shipping between more units rather than just ship out a box with 10 of these in it. So kind of a win, kind of not. Could be sold on Amazon, but Amazon is already selling it and dominating it. So let's move on. Now for this image, I can see that there are 2 in the photograph on Amazon. And there's only one picture on Michael's, and it's saying that this is a quantity of 1. So clearly this is a mismatch. It looks, but let me jump into it on Amazon just to see. I hate listings like this because they're confusing. So your main image on Amazon is supposed to be what's included when somebody makes the purchase. And the main image shows both of these. But I can see down here that there's actually variations on this listing. So if you wanted the reading and reading set, that would be both of these images. And if you just wanted the one that's reading, which is the one that we can get from Michael's, that one's only going for $23.79. And at Michael's, it is $30.99. So even with that 20% off, it's not going to be profitable. And now we have a bookshelf. Michael's has just the bookshelf in the image, and Amazon has the bookshelf with table and chairs. The listing lets you also have a variation here. You could get them all together, or if I just wanted the table and chairs, I could do that. But I can't just sell the bookshelf on this listing. So this also does not match up. Now we have some rainbow sparkle glitter markers. The product looks to be the same. I can see though that the buy box is suppressed. So that means when I look at the product on Amazon, there's not going to be an add to cart button. The button is going to be suppressed or hidden. 2 sellers on it. Let's check this out. Okay, at a quick glance, I can see the rank is in the top 1%, but it's only getting estimated 44 sales a month. That's not great. Not a ton of competition here, but that is a pretty big range. So these guys here have it listed for $27, and these upper sellers who probably were there first and are holding their price are higher, $36.99 and $44.49. Let's see what the history looks like. So because there's big gaps here, I can tell that this is not a fast seller. Time goes by from October 8th all the way here until October 18th, and really there's no sales happening. So not a fast mover. The buy box is typically down here. We see the buy box is at $26.90. And now it is at $44.49, which that's not typical for this. If I move out my frame, the buy box is usually down lower, 19, 20, 18. So right now it seems like it's just spiked. And I don't want to count on it selling at this price point because you can see right here, boom, it's already dropping back down. People aren't going to buy it for that price. So really I can count on this going for maybe $25, and the price here, even with the 20% off, no profit. And that's weird that it was showing buy box suppressed because there is an add to cart button here. So it's not suppressed, but that doesn't matter in the end because there's no profit on this product for me. All right, and that's it for our Michael's list. So really out of all of these here, we did have one that could be a potential hit, even though we're not going to make a lot of sales on it. Let's check out one of the other stores. So I'll go back into my queue. Let's try Target. That's pretty good, 180 products to search through. Also, if you are new to Tactical Arbitrage, in the description, I have a link for you guys that you can click to sign up, and it will give you an extended free trial. Dr. Teal's, I love this brand. However, this is clearly a mismatch. And Dr. Teal products are generally kind of heavy. So the shipping is going to be more on that and the fees will be more on that. But Dr. Teal brand, that's a good brand to be on the lookout for. It sells really fast. Philips Norelco. Pretty good difference in price. However, generally speaking for me, I don't really like to do electronics because there could be a return on those. Aveeno foot mask. It seems to be a match. Right here, there is 6 for the quantity. Profit margin, ROI, and gross profit are all really high. So it looks like the price has gone up significantly. I'm wondering if it usually sells for this price or at that lower price. Let's check this one out. That is a really high sale price. So let's check the history on the Keepa. Wow, so this actually, Amazon had it for $116. The buy box is at $53.99. I want to go out to a year. There's a lot of fluctuation here. In January, so almost a year ago, we're at this high 92 price point. Now we're up to 102. We lost stock here, 106. Now we dropped to 71, and now we're back up. So I guess it's fair to say that this does typically go for this higher price point. The new offer count down here, it is going up. So there weren't a lot of sellers on it, and now more and more sellers are catching wind of it, which right now it doesn't seem like that's hurting the price right now. But as more sellers come on, especially inexperienced sellers who aren't going to hold the price and they think that the lowest price will always get the buy box, the price might start going down and down because of all the competition coming on. So that's something to think about. That is for a 36 count. I guess I should have looked at that first. For the 6 pairs, pack of 1, that one is only going for $19.34. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So it's always important to check those details. $3.39 for 36 of them, $122. So yes, this was definitely a mismatch on Tactical Arbitrage. They were linking it up to the 6-pack when really that was the price for the 36-pack, and there's no profit here. Keep on moving along. Old Spice. The image looks to be the same, but let's see if it's for just one. All right, Old Spice Swagger deodorant, number of items, 3. So this looks like a multi-pack. The weight is 3 ounces. Let's check the dimensions. And under the details, the product dimensions, it's for 9 ounces. So if each one is 3, then that is a multi-pack. This is for 3 deodorants. But the way that the listing is set up, Tactical Arbitrage thought that this was only for 1. So another mismatch. But this is how it goes. You have to know what you're looking for in all those little details because there will be a lot of mismatches. If this was easy to do, everyone would be doing it. It does take some work and knowing what you're looking for, and it is going to take some time. Typically, I don't just find products like that. I have to look for a while before I'm starting to find the winners. But if you have patience and you are willing to play the game, it can be profitable. Okay, we have a hand soap here and quantity of 3. The picture shows 3. Profit margin, ROI look good. Not familiar with that brand, so I'm kind of thinking this is probably something I'm not ungated in, but let's check it out. So to check if you're gated in something, you can go into your Seller Central and go to the catalog and pretend that you're uploading the product, and you would just put in the ASIN right here. Now, because I have this AMZ Online Arbitrage Multi-Tool, this is completely free. All that I need to do is come here and go to Seller Central to see if I'm eligible. And right now, because I'm already logged into my seller account, I can see for limitations to sell, I cannot sell if it's collectible, but otherwise I can. I also have IP software and that didn't come up. So it seems like this might be a safe brand, but now I also want to check the number of sellers across time because if there's only ever 1 or 2 or 3 sellers, that's an indicator that the brand is issuing IP complaints. So I like to see that there are a steady amount of sellers at all times. And there definitely is. For there to be 30 sellers on this listing, that means that this brand is not kicking third-party sellers off. So we are safe to go. All right, let's see if it's a match. Cedar and Amber, 500 milliliters, pack of 3. Cedar and Amber, 500 milliliters. That's looking like a match. $5.99 each, so that's going to be roughly $18 before tax. $18 for a cost price, and that's not a lot of profit. But right now the buy box is at $39.49, and this is only putting it at $34.75. So let's see what we can actually price it on. Okay, a lot of fluctuation here, which isn't good. Then I don't really know what price point I can count on it going for. Back here on October 8th, the buy box was $25.20. Then it shot up to $39, $39, $39, $42. But there's drops in here. $33, goes back up, comes back down a little bit. So this is really ranging between $25 and $39-ish. Let's see what the competition is at. So all of the sellers right now are at that 39 point. So that's good. But I do know that across time, there are sellers that are coming on and dropping it down to 25. But if that happens, as long as it has a good rank and it's selling fast, they should fall off. And this is estimating 143 sales a month. So this is looking really good. That means I can jump in here with these guys and look, their stock is super low. So these sellers, by the time I even get these products and send it to the warehouse, they're going to be gone. But hopefully this price is going to remain. $39.97. That gives us an ROI of 40.94% and profit of $7.37 estimated. So this is a really good product. And this is something that is a replenishable. That means it's not on sale. I don't have to wait for a sale to happen. This is just the price that it is all the time at Target. So I know that I can always get these for a pack of 3, about $18 at Target, and keep replenishing month after month. So this was actually a really great find. I will say though that now that this is a public find, you do want to check the competition, because all of you watching this might be jumping onto this listing now. And if the competition gets too high, then at that point, things could happen. The demand might not be as good. The price could start tanking down. So definitely keep that into consideration when you're thinking of jumping onto it. But this looks like a really good find. All right, let's see if we can find another one. Harry shampoo and conditioner. The image looks a little different, but that happens. The products do get a facelift ever so often. So sometimes it's okay to jump onto it in that case, as long as the product is exactly the same. Consumers don't usually mind if the packaging changed a little bit. But I can see right here that this says ×2, so it's for a 2-pack. But Tactical Arbitrage picked this up as a 1-pack. So that is going to be a mismatch. So in this case, it does seem like it's the same product, but the colors are different. I can see down here that it doesn't even get a lot of estimated sales per month. And it looks like Amazon's on it a lot. So that for me, I'm not even going to look into. I'm just going to keep scrolling. The Native brand I've heard has issued some IP violations. So I stay away from that now. Some body wash, but this one's for sea salt and this one says citrus. I am going to look into this one. This one looks a little interesting. Oh, and right there I see ×2. But TA has this as just 1. Cleansing balm. Not a huge ROI or profit, but let's look into it. Oh, but right here, I see my IP alert went off. So this is why I love having IP alert. This brand has been known to file complaints. Let's look down and see the number of sellers. So yeah, they're definitely issuing complaints for this product. They had some sellers on it here, and now boom, all of them are falling off because the brand is telling them they have to go off. So we are going to avoid this brand. Main Tamer. Let's check it out. Okay, we have a 6-ounce styling putty, and the source is also for 6-ounce styling putty. 47 sales a month. That's not too bad. Let's see the price. So we're at $17.99. We're up a little bit, $18.99, $17. So it seems like this is generally going between $18.99 and $17.45. Go out a little bit. Spiked a little high here in the summer, and the lowest point was way back here in December of last year for $14.99. But since then, so a year later, now it's always been going around this maybe 20 all the way down to $17.50. So at the very bottom price, we might have to sell it for $17.50, but we can probably list it all the way up into the early, maybe $21. Let's check what the other sellers have it at. 13 total offers right now, 9 of them being FBA. The lowest one is $24.90, which they only have 1 in stock. So by the time I get these products and send them in, all of these guys will be gone anyway. So hopefully this price point will hold around $25. So $12.99, we're selling it maybe for around $25. The ROI is almost at 30%. That's where I like to see. I don't really like to go below 30%, sometimes 25%. And the estimated sales, not too bad. So this could be a product that potentially I would want to start selling. Again, this is something easy. It's not going to take a lot of prep. I'm just going to have to put the FNSKU on it and put it into the box. So that is easy, $3.80 profit estimated. Keep in mind that this is not including the fee to ship it to Amazon, which if my box is really full, maybe that's only going to be like 20 cents per unit. So it's still pretty good profit. And again, this is just the going price every single day at Target. I'm not going to have to wait for deals. This is something that I can put on my replenishable list. And each and every month when my stock's getting low, I can just reorder more. And that's how you really grow your Amazon business, is by finding these different replens that you can just keep stacking and restocking month after month. Even though the profit isn't that great, if I can find 50 more products that do this, that's going to add up quickly. Here's a pomade, but the listing is 12 ounce and the source is only 4 ounce. Some Takis here, definitely not a match. This says for a 4 ounce quantity of 1, and this says 14 pack. I am not a Taki fan. I don't know if you've ever tried them, but my son made me try them and nope, does not do it for me. Just a little fun fact there. Ghirardelli's chocolate chips. So this could be an easy flip, but I'm pretty sure that's not the price for 1. So let's see how many the listing is for. And as we suspected, this is for 6 bags. $3.89 each times 6. That definitely is not going to leave us with any profit. Sugar cookie mix. Let's see how many And this actually looks like it's for just a single pouch. Let's see if the ounces match up to the product dimensions. So yeah, this is just for one. We could actually have some profit here. But if we look back into September, October, this was only going for $4. So this could be something that the price is just raised right now, being that it's near Christmas time and people are probably going to want sugar cookies more for like decorating. Let's look at the year. Oh, definitely. So we have $4, $3. So we are just a little high right now for the holiday season. But there is some time that you could come on and probably make some money here. So we have a sell price. The lowest price is $8 and the buy box is sitting at $8.25. So this person here is actually holding the buy box right now. And we can get this for $1.39. If we sell it for $8, that leaves us with $1.54 profit. So not a lot, but I mean, that's over 100% ROI. So here's another product right here. And who knows, if this stays constant, selling at this $8 price point, here's another replenishable. All right, that's all the sourcing for today, but I hope that this was helpful for you so that you can see how you can start sourcing some products on your own and what you should be looking for. Again, go down into the description and you can get an extended free trial to Tactical Arbitrage and look through my other videos on this channel. I have several of them using Tactical Arbitrage so that you guys can get more fluent with using it yourself. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.